Is it? I love you. Somebody say I love you. Say it like you mean it. Say it like you're trying to get something. Love. Is it? And emotion fixes our numbers are. Love is numbers equivalent. Shouldn't it be number one? It's what we say starts us off until we use it wrong. Like it's already done. Love. Is it just a force that got it going on? Until we find a way to use it for us and make it a tool mixed with lies and shady wrongs? Love. Is it something just out of our mouths we say to pacify somebody, someone, some him, some her, while we get our way? Remember Judas used the word love towards this and towards that, again towards this? Love let him stay till he betrayed with a kiss. Come on, try to get with me for a minute. One of our family members goes off to jail from the wrong that they do. They get caught before they stop. The first thing they say before they get whisked away to somebody, I love you. Love. Is it mixed words that ensures you've heard what it takes to make you believe what one may say? Or does it make you examine its carrier and search till you match it with its origin, which is truly called agape? Love. Is it something that proves itself while carried in your hand? Does it tell who has its true attribute, is a woman or a man? Is it something that it states itself according to a deed, a giver, a lender, or maybe a subconscious greed? Is it something that one can state the length that it will truly last if you don't do this, or if you do that, or maybe if you repeat my past? Or is love something that dwells behind someone's eyes and it stands to be seen regardless of lies? It cares when one doesn't, or feels that they can't. Secretly trade places in the mind just to get to understand. Take the unbearable to them as long as they can take it. Love strong, enough to be real even when it hurts. Don't fake it. To stand in a place where others have failed. Don't force to be the head, but you refuse to be the tail. To listen to all that one has to say. You hold it down while the inside frown that knows it goes another way. So hold on as long as you can before you're forced to let go. And try your best to pass every test before your answer to that someone is no, 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 hell no. Love. What it is, it's something that the selfish want all for themselves. And stuck in denial, they throw everything else that you owe, they shall. What shall? The one that tells them that love means someone else's love should give. While all the while it's their own personal style. And they want their kind of love to live. And last but not least, this I must say, and I think you may not think it's right. Some of our so-called love forces some love to love themselves, and it makes many of us stay home alone at night. Yeah, I guess you figured me out. I learned to love me, and my God, He talks constantly, and I answer in prayer, and most times by myself with just a moan. He tells me about this love that I've yet to meet. I'm beginning to love being with God alone. Woo! I got a question. I'm gonna get this right this time. The little fella, I don't want to stomp my feet either. I don't know if I should give you this poem in Indian language, or maybe I should give it to you in a Puerto Rican language. Who are we? Why are we here? That's the poem or the question for tonight. You know what your mind says, but let's talk about a sight, a picture, a glance, a choice, a decision. We all see the same thing, but let's talk of a vision. You see, we're a strange brood of people that's not easily bored. And we strive for a place in our minds through our thoughts. With our words, we provoke the thoughts of the world and respectively give hints before reality is hurled. Together, our minds can turn things around. We are thinking people, and we practice putting thought down. Not down as to drop, but down as to right. But if we take it a step further, what wrongs can we right? The essence of a culture whose breath is getting cold. As in our minds, we stagnate to another's control. Our elders hide in fear as the youngsters get bold. And we have childbearing young mothers with no real man to hold. While we talk about heaven in the streets of gold. And the hand that we play in our life every day continuously tells us to fold. Yes, it all began when we unclenched our hand and unknowingly bowed down to cower. From words that were said to minds that are now dead due to weakness when they showed a need for our power. And today we still hold on to issues that's old and was not raised on the stories our ancestors told, but was given a way to call our own out. Yes, the secrets from our minds that only we hear from our own mouth. I ask at this point to see who we are. As our minds expand, our words demand that minds see what we always deny. We won't know till we try, and the question is not how or why, it's our destiny, near or far. I myself confess that alone, I'm a best, and when times come, I write my hurts, my fears, my joys, and again my fears. My heart is excited and somewhat enticed, and I'm sure that I'm true. I do have a question towards each and every one of us in here, personal lessons. I ask, what do we really come here to do? God has blessed us with the power of words, and with the same power he made you and I. Do we just rest when ourselves we impress and sit back in the power we deny? My poetic song, loving family, I love you all for reasons to me that are no illusion. And that's a statement I had to make before I come to this conclusion. I boldly come forth to ask one more thing. I'm going to look up and I don't want to see one face of fear. We all know the power we each should show. Who are we? Why are we here?